Florida. It's the land of endless summer, world-class theme parks, and some of the weirdest, most delicious food in America. But if you think Florida's food scene is just oranges and tourist traps, you're missing out on a culinary melting pot that blends Caribbean heat, southern comfort, and fresh off-the-boat seafood. Today, we're counting down the top 10 foods you absolutely have to try when you visit the Sunshine State. From the swamp food of the Everglades to the historic bakeries of Tampa, we're diving into the flavors that define Florida. And stick around for number 1 because it's a legendary sandwich that 2 different cities are still fighting over. Let's start with the wild side. You can't come to Florida and not try the locals' favorite swamp snack, gator tail. Often served as gator bites, this meat is usually marinated, breaded, and deep fried. Pro tip, people say it tastes like chicken, but it's actually a bit firmer. Think of a cross between chicken and veal with a hint of shellfish. Dip it in some spicy remoulade or gator sauce, and you've officially passed your Florida initiation. Okay, it sounds basic, but you haven't had orange juice until you've had it squeezed fresh in Central Florida. Florida produces over 70% of the United States citrus, and in the winter months, you can find roadside stands selling juice that's so sweet it tastes like liquid sunshine. Look for Honey Bells or Valencia oranges for the best experience. If you're visiting between October and May, you're in stone crab season. This is Florida's most sustainable luxury. Fishermen harvest just one claw and return the crab to the ocean where it regenerates. The meat is flaky, sweet, and firm. Most people eat them chilled with a signature Joe's Stone crab-style mustard sauce. It's pricey, but it's a true bucket list meal. Head south toward the Keys, and you'll find the conch republic. Conch is a large sea snail that is a staple of Caribbean Floridian cuisine. The best way to eat it, fritter style. These are savory dough balls filled with chopped conch, peppers, and onions, fried until they're golden and crunchy. It's the ultimate sitting on a pier with a cold drink food. Forget burgers. In Florida, the grouper sandwich is king. This white, flaky fish is caught right in the Gulf of Mexico. Whether you get it blackened for a spicy kick, grilled, or fried, the key is the freshness. If you're on the West Coast, specifically near Clearwater or Tampa, you'll find restaurants that pride themselves on hook-to-table service. Way up in the Panhandle sits Apalachicola, a tiny town responsible for some of the best oysters in the world. These oysters are famous for being large, buttery, and just the right amount of salty. Whether you like them raw, on the half shell, steamed, or baked Rockefeller style, these are a North Florida treasure. Did you know Florida is the winter strawberry capital of the world? Specifically Plant City. Every March, they hold a massive festival, but you can get the legendary strawberry shortcake all season long. We're talking giant, sun-ripened berries piled high on a sweet biscuit with a mountain of real whipped cream. It's the taste of a Florida spring. Here is a hill Floridians will die on. Real key lime pie is yellow, not green. If it's neon green, it's fake. Made from tiny, tart key limes found in the Florida Keys, this pie uses sweetened condensed milk to create a creamy tart masterpiece. Whether it's topped with meringue or whipped cream, it's the perfect palate cleanser after a day in the sun. You might think it's weird to include a grocery store sandwich on a top foods list, but in Florida, the PubSub is a religion. Specifically, the Chicken Tender sub. Locals track when it goes on sale like it's a national holiday. It's bread baked fresh in-store, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and whatever toppings you want. It is the unofficial meal of Florida beach days. And finally, the undisputed heavyweight champion of Florida food, the Cuban Sandwich. But there's a catch. In Miami, it's made with ham, roasted pork, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard on Cuban bread. But in Tampa, they add salami, a nod to the Italian immigrants who lived alongside Cubans in Ybor City. Both versions are pressed until the bread is shatteringly crisp and the cheese is molten. It's salty, tangy, and meaty. No matter which city you're in, the Cuban sandwich is the soul of Florida's culinary history. So, which of these are you trying first? Are you brave enough for the gator tail, or are you heading straight for the key lime pie? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this delicious tour of the Sunshine State, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel and food guides. See you in the next one.